7 decades ago, Jim Phelan transformed a beautiful Catholic college in the Catoctin Mountains into a college basketball powerhouse. 4 Final Fours and a national title at the Division II level have paved the way to 6 NCAA tournament trips with 2 tournament wins in just 33 seasons of Division I basketball. Now the NEC champs are back, looking to repeat the feat and dance again in 2022. The 113th season of Mount St. Mary's basketball is brought to you by the real estate team of Tony Little and Jane Moore, Grafcom, Glory Days Grill, Roy Rogers, and Frederick Health. Now let's head courtside to Adam Pohl.
And from the UPMC Event Center here in Moon Township, Pennsylvania, it's time for Mount St. Mary's basketball. And hello once again, everybody. My name is Adam Pohl. Happy to be with you tonight as the Mount takes on a longtime NEC foe of yesteryear and really their greatest rival of Division I basketball and the 3-decade era the Mount's been in the NEC. Robert Morris, who is in their second year in the Horizon League. Robert Morris left the NEC with a championship in 2020. Of course, the Mount won it last year in 21. These two programs, winners of 8 of the last 14 NEC titles, and an incredible history between these two all together. So great to be with you here tonight. As we get ready for Mount basketball, the Mount comes into today with a record of 1-3, coming off of an 80-55 defeat at Kentucky. They were down just 4, though, going into the last media timeout of the first half. So the Mount had a better start in Kentucky than we had seen at Villanova and at St. Joe's. And for this Robert Morris team, it is their home opener. They are 0-3. As Robert Morris playing some of the same opponents the Mount will have played in non-conference play. They have losses to Kentucky and Ohio. They had a pretty close loss at the University of Central Florida as well. And this beautiful new arena in its 3rd season, 2nd year with fans, opening up this the home opener for Robert Morris today. So we've got a 7 o'clock tip. The Mount and Robert Morris again. An incredible amount of history between these two programs who, between the 2006 and 2018 NEC tournaments, that's 13 years. They played in 9 of the NEC tournaments in those 13 seasons. We're going to take a break. We'll return with a conversation with Mount head coach Dan Engelstad. It's coming up right after this, as this is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Hi, I'm Tony Little.
And I'm Jane Moore. We love helping people find the perfect home.
From Adams County, Pennsylvania to Central Maryland. Whether you're selling a home, buying a home, or you need professional property management service, the Little Moore team can help.
Call us today at 301-662-2468. Who do you appreciate?
Tony Little
and Jane Moore, or visit our website at littlemore.com and get a little more.
We're only given one life, and we choose which path to take. We choose to start our incredible journey here, so we can create careers and lives that matter out there. At Mount St. Mary's, we question courageously, serve selflessly, compete ferociously, and do everything extraordinarily, because from the minute we arrive, we live significantly.
If the Mount scores 65 points or more and wins, you score free wings. Bring your Mount ticket to Glory Days Grill in Frederick, located at 1305 West 7th Street. and get your wings. It's all contingent with a $5 minimum purchase. So head on out to Glory Days Grill in Frederick. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports. Hey Mount fans, be a part of the passion and excitement of Mount basketball at Knott Arena for the 2021-22 season as Mount St. Mary's looks to repeat the feat and return to the NCAA tournament. Grab your single game or season tickets by calling the Mount ticket office at 301-447-5700. Tickets start at just $10. That number again is 301-447-5700. Mount St. Mary's basketball. We can't wait to see you at Knott Arena.
You're listening to the 6-time NEC champions. This is Mount St. Mary's basketball.
Coach Dan Engelstad as the Mount takes on longtime rival Robert Morris. It's unusual to say that they are not an NEC foe to see the Mount play Robert Morris here in the month of November, but it is good to be back. So great to be with you tonight. My name is Adam Pohl, joined by Mount head coach Dan Engelstad as the Mount takes on rival Robert Morris. It's almost unusual to say that they are not an NEC foe to see the Mount play Robert Morris here in the month of November, but it is good to be back in a place that has been such an important place. I mean, the Mount's had some big moments here, and I know that you had one as an assistant in 2008 in the NEC semifinal here.
Yeah, no, we had a really good win in 2007, 2008 against them in the semis, and then I looked up in the banners when we were practicing yesterday, and that next year, that 2009 year, was up there, and that brought back some painful memories. This was one of the great rivalries Mount St. Mary's has had. I'm glad we can continue the series. I do think our guys and theirs don't really understand how intense this rivalry was. I think both teams are going to be really hungry for a win today, and I think you're going to see both teams flying around playing really hard because we've been in the same boat. We've played some really high-level competition. But I look back at those times and just how much, it was real hatred. We didn't like them. They didn't like us. And, I'm looking forward to just getting out there and competing tonight.
I'll tell you, Robert Morris and the Mount, winners of 8 of the last 14 NEC tournament championships. That really is something. But now here today, I mean, you guys are building. I know that starts were tough early in the season at Villanova, at St. Joe's. You had a pretty good start at Kentucky. Had to be really happy with that first half there at Rupp Arena.
It was a step forward. We talked about we can't have this be trend for us. We can't come out the game and put ourselves in a hole and have to fight back out of it. We've got to be locked in from the jump. And, we're trying to create habits with this team. And, we've had some really high-level practices the last couple of days, and I hope that translates into, another fast start, and this time able to sustain it for an entire 40 minutes. I mean, in every game you can take some bright spots, but we haven't been able to put it together. And, our defense is something that we're really stressing to these guys. And, Robert Morris is a quick, athletic team that's going to reject a lot of ball screens, and if you aren't disciplined, they make you pay. And so, for us, if we can lock into the scout and also just be really focused, we think we can start good and hopefully sustain.
You got a few guards, sophomore guards, that are putting up some good numbers. And it's interesting because Dakota LaFuse had consecutive double-digit scoring games here without hitting a three. That's a very unusual thing for a guard in today's game. He really moves well without the basketball, doesn't he?
He's been finishing pretty well around the basket. He's got a nice left hand. He's got a nice right hand. And, he hasn't been fearful at all of the higher level competition that we've played. Dakota can shoot, so hopefully he can open up the lid a little bit and get some comfortable shooting, because there are times during the preseason where we think he's the best shooter on our roster. So hopefully he can gain that confidence and keep playing within himself. He's going to play more on the ball as well. We really like him making plays for Benjamin and making plays for our other shooters on our team. And so, he's going to be a guy that when he's in there, we expect him to continue to be a playmaker.
And one of those other shooters on this team is Josh Reeves, and he really has been very confident when he's been open on the wings.
Yeah, he had one called off the other night. You can just tell his shot prep, his hands are ready. He's shooting it with extreme confidence. He believes in the work that he's put in, and he's somebody that's it's good to see him make some shots because he's going to continue to stretch the floor for us, and then I think it's going to open up the rest of his game. I mean, his pull-up looks confident, and continuing working on getting to the basket and finishing. But Josh has definitely been locked in. In our last game, and he's had a good couple days of practice, so hopefully it carries over tonight.
Defensively, Mezi Afram is such a unique guy. I mean, he's got to be maybe the only player I've ever seen at Mount St. Mary's that can guard almost anybody on the floor.
That's what we love about Mezi is his versatility, and he's really guarding. He started a little slow, but he's guarding at such a high level right now, and the offense is going to come, and we know that he's putting pressure on himself to produce on that end, but he's just such a gifted young man and helps us a lot with his defense, and hopefully he's another guy that can continue to be an elite defender, but also get some confidence on the other end of the floor.
Robert Morris, obviously now in the Horizon League. This is a transfer-loaded team. It's almost all new faces for the Colonials this year. So with that being the case, do you hope that the continuity of your roster helps you guys tonight?
Yeah, they're talented. I mean, he brought in 9 transfers and guys from all different levels and high major and good mid-major programs, guys that we've seen before, and Michael Green, and before I was here, Dunn. I mean, there's some really talented pieces that he's got. Like us, you're trying to figure out your puzzle early, and they're trying to do that. They've had a couple games now, so I think they've, are settled into roles. But I do hope that we continue to focus on us defensively. That's a big thing. Like, we got to be able to guard them, and hopefully we're connected on that end of the floor, because I really feel confident that we're going to make shots and the ball's going to move. And but for us to get where we want to go this year, it really does come on the defensive side. So I'm hopeful that our connectivity on that end, and our the fact that we've played a lot of basketball together before, with the addition of some new pieces, but really holds tonight.
All right, Coach, best of luck, and we hope we get a win against the old rival of Robert Morris.
Thanks, Adam.
That's Mount head coach Dan Engelstad. We take a break. We're back with more right after this. Scores 65 points or more and wins, you score free wings. Bring your Mount ticket to Glory Days Grill in Frederick, located at 1305 West 7th Street, and get your wings. It's all contingent with a $5 minimum purchase. So head on out to Glory Days Grill in Frederick. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports.
Take the first step on your journey towards a life of significance.